Queen Supreme, Queen Savage, that's me. Welcome to my Blog Talk Radio. You ready for it? Let's go. With the things you really want to hear, can I grab you by your ear and let you listen to the definition of the real savage shit? Come on, listen to me. Listen to me, come on, pull up right now and you can see I got that talk for ya. I got that podcast talk for ya. Yo, it's your girl Queen Supreme, and this is the jungle where your struggle is your jungle. I want to thank all of my listeners. This is the last episode of The Jungle, the ultimate last episode, and I will be following it up with the story of the projects. But right now, just want to let you know that there will be a giveaway next week for gift cards. So please subscribe to Supreme Blog Podcast Hits, and you can always hit me up at Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at The Real Super Savage. Also, there will be a Women's Day conference tomorrow at 11 a.m. for your mind, body, and your soul to get a closer relationship with yourself and with God and with others. So if you feel like you need a boost of energy, positivity, you can always join at 11 o'clock on Discover You Podcast. With that being said, when we come back from getting that bread, we're going to go ahead and get with the jungle, the finale. Yes, indeed, you know it's me from the gate. Can't nobody replace. Business bitch situated. Business bitch high as the mountain. Every time you see me, your dick be bouncing. I mean, your podcast ain't better than mine. Yeah, it's the Queen Supreme. Don't you want to tune in to me? Yeah, let's talk podcast for a minute. Then let me take a little break. Then come back with some hey. Yes, it's your girl, Queen Supreme. We are back from the break. This is the jungle where your jungle and my jungle are the same. We just solve them and go through them in different ways. When we last left off, there was a lot of stuff going on. Dee was Queen Pen, had took over her father's empire and was ready to do what she had to do to keep him from harming her. Today's struggle and storm will be called Making It Through. Will you make it through your jungle? Will you make it through your storm? The struggle is real. With that being said, Daryl was on his way back to Arkansas, where the Jamaicans spared his life, where he found out his daughter was not only Queen Pen, but over the whole town and state. So he got to get back to that. But what happened to Toya, his wife? His wife, she had been brutally tortured by the Jamaicans. So, of course, she had to go to the hospital, and that's exactly where they went after leaving the warehouse with the Jamaicans. She was in the hospital for a month. So it was a month went past when they made it back to Arkansas. I'm going to fast forward to when they make it back to Arkansas. They make it back to what they call their home, but it was something different. It wasn't the same. And Daryl was surprised to see Dee and his army waiting for him when he got there. They were waiting for him, and when he got out the limousine, they had his wife in a wheelchair. When Dee seen her mama, she just lost it. She buckled under pressure. There was no more hardness to her. It was like she was a little kid again. Many times in our struggles, what we do is when we think that we are about to get a break from our struggle or our storm, what happens is something else occurs, and then we're back having to deal with that. So that's what happened with Dee. She wasn't aware of anything that was going on with her mother in Los Angeles, but she could do nothing but run up to her mother and and kiss her and hold her and tell her that she was sorry. But Daryl, he didn't give a damn about that. He said, "What the meaning of this? What is going on?" And when Dee collected her mind and stuff, she told her that it's a new queen pin in town. And Daryl asked the workers, what are y'all doing? Y'all work for me. And so he gave them an order and they wouldn't do it. And Daryl, he didn't understand that. And Dee had to break it down to him. She said it was either me or you. Of course, his twin brother was standing there, which he hasn't seen in about 9 or 10 years. Due to him taking the fall for killing his parents, he had got 25 years in prison. So he was shocked to see his brother there. So Dee told him what the deal was, what he was going to do, told the army to cuff him. And they cuffed him. And when they cuffed him, they put him inside of his own home, inside of his own room, but he couldn't come out until she figured out what she was going to do. Now, of course, he got all kind of prices on his head, and he's still confused about what's going on. How did this come to occur? And in the back of his mind, all he could think about was his wife had betrayed him, because that's the only person that could have helped her out in this. But as he's sitting in his room, under confinement with 2 guards in the door, he talking mad shit. He's saying what he gonna do, what he ain't gonna do, this and then the third. He mad, but what could you expect to happen when you was his motto was kill or be killed. So with that being said, a couple of weeks go by and she decided to go ahead and kill her father. So she went and got him out of his cell, which was his room. And she got so much plug like her father did. She took him to the jail, downtown to the jail. And they put him in the electric chair. She said, "You got any words before you die?" He said, "Bitch, I'm going to hunt you for the rest of my life." And then that's when she told him that she had already knew what he did when he was 9 years old. Sold his soul to the streets. Then he was 14, he killed his parents. And so she said that she ain't killing nobody but a person that deserves to die. Now, as she's saying this, of course, everybody's watching, everybody's looking, ready to see her electrocute her father. And, it's just crazy that, she had just became this savage beast. The same person that she was trying to defeat, she became. And sometimes in your jungle, you will become the people that you are trying to survive from, and you will lose yourself. And so that's what she had lost herself. And, her mother was there, and she in a wheelchair, and she was supposed to get the same treatment, but she was so messed up when she got home. Her mama let her live. Well, her mother stood up and told her not to do it, begged her not to kill her father, not to become who her father was, and that she can get out of this lifestyle if she wanted to, and things like that. And that kind of touched Kim, that her mom cared, and her mama apologized for everything that she had did to her. Told her that she was sorry, that she had let that go down with her father and everything. So, it had became a real sentimental moment. She had lost herself in that jungle. And so her mother was pleading for her father's life. And so she had a choice to kill her father and break and keep the cycle going to possibly her son doing the same thing to her, or could she could have broke the cycle. Now, what do you think that she did? Do you think that she went ahead and killed him, or do you think that she went ahead and broke the cycle? And when you're in a storm and you have, a choice to relieve yourself of the storm or continue with the destructive behavior, sometimes we often do choose destructive behavior because that's what's more comfortable to us. That's much more common. And it is scary to take new steps and move forward in a positive manner. So with that being said, when we come up after this break, we will see what she decided. And while I'm on this break, I just want you to think, what would you do? And please subscribe to Supreme Blog Talk Podcast Hits and let me know with the community. And we'll be right back. This is The Jungle. Roll it up. I might even let you hold maybe not. I don't really care. I don't really know, but this is my spot. My spot. Hell yeah. What I said goes. And what I do is shows. Yeah. Everybody listen to me the most. Queen Supreme of business, bitchin'. I just want you to listen. Yeah. Pay attention to all of my flows. And I suppose I will appreciate you. Welcome back to the power. Oh my God, I said the power. Y'all don't laugh at me. I got so many shows, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep up with these son of a guns. But welcome back to the jungle, where your struggle and my struggle is the same. It's just different ways that we handle it. So you had time to think about it. Like I said, please subscribe to Supreme Podcast, Blog Talk, and we will get to the bottom of this. So when it was time to pull the plug on her father, electrocute him, she decides that the world would be better with the cycle discontinued. So she did not kill her father. She understood what her mother was saying, and the destructive behavior had to stop. So she let her father go, and he was grateful for his life. And then basically she said that she didn't want to be queen pin no more, and she would give him back everything that she had took from him. But the best thing about this whole story is that he didn't want the empire back either. So when he seen the love and the compassion that his wife and his child had for him, he had no choice but to go ahead and let the streets go. So when Daryl died, he was no longer kingpin, and he had his family back. Him and his daughter was mending their relationship. They were going to counseling. They were getting help for their misfortune that they had been into it all of those years. And it's going to take time to heal wounds, and that's with any struggle. If you are going through a struggle right now in your life, and you know you're going to need some type of counseling or some type of faith to get you through it, to get your wounds healed, you're going to need your survival kit, which is your frame of mind and your faith. So with that being said, when Daryl died, because he later on died of cancer, he died on his journey. He died knowing that he did change his life in the end. And it's never too late to change your life. So with that being said, I want to thank y'all for listening to The Jungle and Dee's story. And hopefully I'm able to change someone else's perspective on their jungle. With that being said, next week we will go on to the projects where Keisha and Kayla have a crack cocaine addicted mother, and see how their jungle plays out. Until then, stay blessed and stay making it through your struggle. But peace out.